could spend time with them. Are they here at the Vuelta? Are they coming here? Your daughter has a birthday during the Vuelta. Maybe that's an occasion.
No, they will stay in Denmark. They will stay at home and yeah, get a bit of how do you say it, rest and just stay at home. Don't do anything. Yeah.
A question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because back home in Denmark, in these days, a lot of talk about the World Championships and not going. You said that you would like to go if that's still in your plans. And do you have the according vaccinations to go to Rwanda?
No, actually, yeah, we decided not to go to the Worlds. It doesn't really fit into the plans. We have decided though that yeah, we want to go for the Europeans instead. We think that, of course, you need to be really fresh and everything to go to the World Championships this year. It really requires a lot from the rider who's participating, and with not knowing how I'm coming out of this Vuelta, and with how I experience it now, then we decided that it was better to not do it, and then say that yeah, I still want to do the European Championships, that I can do that instead, and then have some time after the Vuelta to focus on that.
Jonas Sauermill.
Yes, please. Hello, Jonas. This is Jonas as well from DR Sporten in Denmark. I would like to ask you, Jonas, how you reflect on the last Vuelta back in 2023 and the result of that, with you and Primus and Sepp Kuss ending up winning it. How do you reflect on the days from the Vuelta in 23 and how it all ended?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all in the team can be pretty happy with how it ended. 1, 2, and 3 in the general classification. I don't think that has ever happened before. It hasn't ever happened before, and it's also gonna be a lot of years before it probably will happen again. So I think it's something that we all can be very proud of. And for me personally, yeah, I came into the Vuelta and I was getting sick in the start of the race and not feeling super well, and yeah, then of course getting better later on, getting back to my normal level. So hopefully this year I won't be getting sick in the start, and then hopefully I can be there from the start on, and then we'll see.
A question from Maxime Jacquet.
Yeah, hello, Jonas. A question for you. Without Remco, without Tadej, is it easier for you, or do you feel more pressure?
Oh, no, to be honest, I don't feel like there's more pressure, because I think if you see it in that way, the Tour de France is the race where the most media, the most everything, where there's actually the most pressure. So compared to the Tour de France and what I've experienced there, it doesn't really feel like there's more pressure. Of course, I'm one of the big favorites here, so there is some pressure, but yeah, I'm just happy to be here and go for the best possible, or yeah, to go for the win.
Mark Miseris.
Thank you. Back in cycling after, well, that must be 12 years, I think. Good to see Grisha and some former colleagues and still colleagues as well. Jonas, you consider yourself one of the favorites. Many people say you are the top favorite for this race. Could being the top favorite be an advantage for you?
I mean, I think, of course, if you're the top favorite, it means that you're a good bike rider. So hopefully I can also show that here and turn it into my advantage, that everybody says that I'm the big favorite, because then, yeah, hopefully I can be the best guy as well.
Yeah. And Grisha, a question to you as well. I believe the team won 4 of the last 6 races here. Is that an advantage for a team? And what is the key of winning the Vuelta?
I don't know if that is an advantage, but I think, of course, having the knowledge in the team of winning Grand Tours, not specifically the Vuelta, is of course a good thing. And I think it is clear we came here with Jonas with a very strong team, and we are coming here to win. But it will not be easy. But of course, that's the goal.
Yeah. And what do you expect about the race technically? What will be the big points where the differences will be made?
Yeah, I think we have very clear vision on that one. And as usual, I'm not telling you what our tactics will be for the race, but it's clear it's a very hard race. We have 10 uphill finishes, the first one already on day 2 and the last one on stage 20. So you have to be there in good shape the whole time, and how we will specifically play it out, and where we see the days that suit Jonas the best, that you guys will see in the next 3 weeks.
A question from
Thank you, guys.
Chiro.
Hi, thanks for the opportunity. Hi, Grisha. Hi, Jonas. Jonas, a question for you. In your opinion, who can be your main opponents for this Vuelta? Everyone thinks about mainly Almeida or Ayuso, but I would like to know your opinion. And very quickly about your schedule after Vuelta. You spoke about European champs. I was wondering if after the European, in your mind, there is still the space for Tour of Lombardy or not. Thanks a lot.
Yep. Yeah, I think, as you say, the main GC contenders will be Ayuso and Almeida. Yeah, I think those are the guys you have to really think about. And I think, yeah, before also Carapaz was a GC contender, but he pulled out of the Vuelta already. So yeah, now it's also because they have 2 riders. They have 2 cards to play in the GC, so they have a very strong team. And for now, no Lombardia.
Thank you.
Mats Hogarth.
Yeah, hi, Jonas. A quick question for you. You had some off days in the Tour de France. Have you found any explanation for that? And are you afraid that such off days can happen again in the Vuelta?
I mean, I think you can always have some off days. You just better hope that it doesn't happen, and that I've had my off days this year. So yeah, we will just have to see, and yeah, we think that we figured out at least partly of it, but I think that's something we will keep as our secret. So yeah.
A question for Daan de Ridder.
Hi, Jonas. Good to see you. I have a question about the preparation for the Vuelta. In this cycling era, there's mostly a lot of preparation for a big race. For the Tour, you had months to prepare. Now you have, 3 weeks maybe? How difficult is that, and how much of an advantage can it be for someone like Ayuso that he didn't race in the Tour?
Well, I think definitely it would be a better preparation to physically to go to altitude. But yes, you also need to have to look at the mental side. So obviously it can be an advantage to not do the Tour de France, I would say.
Okay, Jan Pieter, Nieuwsblad.
Yes. Hi, Jonas. I seem to have a problem with my camera, so I will have to stay in disguise. But I think you prepared the Vuelta in Annecy. Was there any particular reason to go there? And despite the illness, were you able to do the load you envisioned beforehand? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice area around Annecy. It's yeah, it's nice weather there, good climbs. So yeah, I like the area. And yeah, to be honest, I did pretty much everything that I wanted to do training wise. So yeah, I think I had the best possible preparation that I could have for this race.
Maybe it's good to mute the microphones.
You can also mute them.
Also, yes. And then there is a question for Christian, BT.
Hi, Jonas. In your last Vuelta, it all ended in a lot of drama with both the weather and the security for the riders. And with your crash last year in mind, how do you look forward to racing in Spain again? Thank you.
I don't think we had a lot of drama with the weather last time I did the Vuelta. Did we?
And it was a bit dark in the TTT.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly,
yeah, well,
exactly.
I mean, if they don't do stupid things like that again, then I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be happy with racing in Spain. I've always enjoyed racing in Spain, and yeah, again this year I'm really looking forward to this race and to race on all the climbs here.
I would like to add on that. I think 2 years ago in the Vuelta, the start, the TTT was of course not nice for all the teams with the really bad weather in Barcelona, and then due to that becoming dark, and then very slippery roads the first day. But I think in general, the Vuelta organizer, they do actually a really good job in trying to secure, when you look at descents where they really are, I would say, almost the best organization of trying to secure roads. So I think it's not the right thing to blame the organizers for the first 2 stages in the last in the Vuelta 2 years ago. I think in general we have to say that they do a really good job in taking concern for the rider safety. And when it's good, it's also good to say it, because we also always say it when it's not good.
A question, Rasmus.
Yes, hi Jonas. Just a quick question. Originally it was on the table that Tadej Pogačar would do the Vuelta as well, and I was just wondering, are you happy or sad that Tadej isn't here to do this race against you?
I mean, of course, it's always nice to race against Tadej on one end, but also on the other end, it's also nice to race where he's not at sometimes. So yeah, I mean, a bit of both. Of course, you want to win, no matter if he's there or not. Of course, it makes it nicer to win when he's in the race as well.
But why did you say also it can also be nice when he's not there? Can you elaborate on that a bit?
No, I think I said enough about that.
All right, thanks.
Esteban.
Yeah, hello Jonas and Grishka. Do you have a plan to conquer this Vuelta a España, and are there any stages you've picked out?
Yes and yes, but of course we're not gonna sit here and tell what our plan is. We do have a plan, but as I said, yeah, we don't tell it. That would be pretty, yeah, stupid to say it.
Okay. Next is for Andrew Hood.
Thank you. Good to see everybody again. First, a question for Grisha, then for Jonas. First, Grisha, what is the plan for Sepp and Matteo during this race? You know, 2023, it seemed like there wasn't maybe a clear leader. Do those guys, have they been told exactly what their roles are? And then for Jonas, what would winning this Vuelta, if you do win it, what would it mean for you personally in terms of your professional career, and both as you personally after fighting the last couple of years? Thanks.
Yeah, to start with, I mean, we have a clear leader here, that's Jonas, and of course we have a very strong guys. Luckily, not only Sepp and Matteo, but also Sepp and Matteo. And yeah, how we will play out again in detail in our tactics, you will find out in the race. But our leader is sitting next to me, and that's also very clear.
And then it was for me. I mean, yeah, actually, I always had a lot of goals and in my career, and definitely the Vuelta España and winning one of those or winning this race is one of those. So I mean, of course, it would be very, very nice for me if I could win this race.
Javier. Javier? Julian?
Yeah, sorry. Hi, Jonas. Hi, Grisa. First of all, nice to meet you. I have one question for each one, if it's possible. For Jonas, last time you were here at La Vuelta, you said that you came around your 90 or 95% for your Tour de France form that year. This 2025 year, what would that percentage be? And for Grisa, regarding the team time trial, to what extent do you think it will be important? And what time do you estimate you can win or lose against your rivals? Thanks.
Oh, for me, I think it's pretty hard to say anything about that. I think we have to see in the first stages if I'm on 90, 95 or 100%. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But obviously it's hard to say that you had the best possible preparation, because I did the Tour de France and then this year the Vuelta came very, very shortly after. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Concerning the team time trial, it's a super nice discipline. We won the team time trial in Paris this year. So the goal to start with is would be great to be competitive for the win. When I see the start list, certainly I don't see ourselves as the favorites. And I would also expect that on a parcours like this, very flat, fairly short, will take at least less than half an hour. There will not be very big gaps for the GC, but it's a very nice discipline. And of course, we hope we can win some time on our opponents.
Thank you.
Julian, Wielerflits.
Hi, Jonas. I was wondering, are you doing the time trial as well at the European Championships? And I was noticing that a lot of stages have like a flat beginning in the Vuelta and then an uphill finish. Does that make a difference in your preparation? Because like it's only a 20 or 30-minute effort.
Yeah, it's first of all, no, I don't plan to do the time trial. I just plan to do the road race, and then that's it. And then as you say, of course, when it's only one climb in the end, it's a bit different. You don't need so much how to say it, on the threshold. You need to be a bit more explosive for a race like this. So actually I haven't thought about exactly how, if the training was different. I think you have to ask my trainer about that. At least for me, I didn't feel like it was very different.
Thank you.
Then we are in the second round of questions. We have a few minutes left. Chiro, a second question for you.
Thanks. Question from Grisha. Grisha, in these last years, Visma Group has showed the capacity to win Grand Tours with several different riders. Obviously, Primoz, Jonas, Sepp Kuss, also Simon Yates, the Giro. So far, in this last year, UAE has won only with Tadej, a Grand Tour, I mean. This on the paper can be an advantage for you or not, or every Grand Tour has a different story and everything is starting from scratch?
Yeah, I think everything is starting from scratch. I think, of course, both Ayuso and Almeida, they're both capable of winning a Grand Tour. Of course, we hope, we believe that we can be the better of them and that we can beat them. But I certainly would not rule out that one of them or Del Toro or whoever from UAE will win a Grand Tour in the future. It's also in their team. It's not only down to Tadej and nobody else.
Good save.
Then a question for Magnus. Norway, TV2.
Thank you. Jonas, you probably saw after the tour that there was a debate about burnout in cycling after Pogačar spoke about how tiring the lifestyle was and how he might not continue for too many years. Big question, but do you feel, does what he said resonate with you? Do you feel the same things, or are you in a different place mentally when it comes to freshness?
I think in general, I think cycling has changed over the last year. How do I say it? We perform earlier on in our careers. I'm now going to turn 29 this year, and I think 10 years ago it was normal that it was only by now that you started to really perform or to make results. So I think in that case there's a lot more pressure from an earlier age, and I think that in some kind of way I think it's also a bit more tiring. So in my opinion, I don't think we see the riders on this level continuing until they are 40 anymore. And then also, yeah, there is just a lot of altitude camps, a lot of racing. It's a lot of way from home. So yeah, I mean, it is taking a toll on the riders, and that's just how it is.
Tom, you want to keep going? Okay.
A question for Tom.
Question for Grisha. What do you expect of Ben Tullet and Axel Zengle, who are doing their first Grand Tour with the team?
Yeah, I mean, we selected them because we think they can be a crucial part of the team. Ben already showed a few times this year that he is really, really strong. Also, Axel, he already was there with us in Paris, for example. Unfortunately, had a bad crash in May, but he is back now. And he, yeah, the whole team. But I think we selected 8 very, very strong guys, and they will play their role in this Vuelta and support.
A second question for Rasmus.
Yes, just a question for Grisha. In the sports director car, you will have Jesper Mørkøv at this Vuelta, and I was just wondering what does he bring to the team, and why did you decide to bring him to this race?
Yeah, I think we took on Jesper because we were looking for extra sports director last year, and we brought him on because he was also working together a lot with Espen Aarskjold, one of our trainers, and one of our performance coaches, and yeah, he makes a very good impression on the team, and yeah, he will be here in the Vuelta. It's not his first Grand Tour, but it's first Grand Tour where he will also be together with Martin Wijnands doing the race coaching, and I will be more there in the role of helping them and being a bit more on the background here. And yeah, we have a lot of trust in Jesper and in Martin that they will do it well.
And what does he bring to the team? Does he have any like personal qualities that are nice for you guys to have?
I think he's just a really, really good coach. What he brings for the team, for example, that's very good for Jonas, is that he has a lot of knowledge about sprinting. But normally he's a lot of times on the road with Olaf because he really has a lot of interest in the bunch sprints. But that doesn't take away that he also can direct a Vuelta, a Grand Tour. And I think yeah, he's still young, but he stopped at a quite an early age, and he's already he has quite a lot of experience already as a coach, and he does that really well. And maybe it's also nice for Jonas every once in a while to talk a little bit of Danish, and the rest of us cannot understand. So that's also nice.
A last question for Mats Hogarth.
Yeah, thank you. Jonas, can you imagine any scenario where the Vuelta would be a success without you standing at the top of the podium in Madrid?
Yeah, that's no, I think for me, yeah, I come here to win the Vuelta. That's pretty clear. So of course that's gonna be my goal. Of course, there can be different scenarios, but yeah, as I said, my goal is, and the team's goal is to win the Vuelta. So yeah, that will be the success, or how to say it. Then if I do that, then it will be a success. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, all. This is the end of the press conference. For the most of you, we see you in the mix zone the rest of today's here in the Vuelta. And for now, thanks for coming.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Held og lykke.
Tak.